You got the chills out of me. So much to what just happened in this video. An awesome and thought-provoking video. That was it. Oh. That is really sick. That is so cool. They did so good on this music video already. Like, the editing of this looks so freaking cool, man. Oh my god. So this looks awesome. Also, like, the beat in this is really cool, and his voice sounds really beautiful with that beat. I think like his kind of like the vocal texture that he has. I was gonna say a little bit of like grittiness in his voice works really well with the high of the music itself. Also, last thing, does this not kind of look a little bit like Dr. Stone inspired slightly? I love that anime, and I feel like it's kind of drawing a little inspiration from that. Oh, that face is dirty. That is so cool, dude. Oh my God. This is such a good song, dude. You got the chills out of me. This is such a vibe of a song, dude. Oh God. There's so much to what just happened in this video. Whoa. Ah. What an awesome and thought-provoking video that was. It was so freaking cool. Oh man, they crushed that. First of all, I mean, like, I love the fact that Kurosu was like so different from this. So like I was saying earlier, I never know what to expect song-wise. That was such a fun, happy song with like a darkness to it. This was kind of like a dark song with a lot of like, I mean, there's no light in this as far as my, like, just thematically or whatever. But also, like, thinking about this, right? So going back to this shot right here. So like the very beginning here, where it's scanning this, like, there's a really cool correlations between these two things. So this first thing is like you're seeing like these stones or whatever, but he is inside of that, right? So like you're seeing this, and it goes through, and he's actually. So it's just really cool to see that part right there where it's like these are the actual people and it's kind of like a facade that maybe we put up or something like that. But then at the very ending of the video here where he gets scanned again and instead of it just, I don't know, like it shows like his skeleton or whatever in there. And I feel like this kind of, in a way, he's still holding up a facade, even though he's out of this, like, even though he broke out of the rock thing that he was contained by, like, it scans him again, it's just still him. He's like, what is this? You know what I mean? So it's almost kind of like, in a way, this is still like either he got out, but it's still something more in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like either it's like he got out of this stone confinement that he had, but there's still something inside that he's like still holding on to. You know what I mean? Like there's still something else in there. I think like there's that aspect of it, or I don't know. I'm really curious. What is y'all's thoughts on that scene right there? Because it playing out and being the last scene of this kind of shot with them showing that again versus the showing this. Like, what is your take on that? But in my opinion, I feel like it's that. Like, he broke this first facade, but then there's still something more in there. And there's still, like, more walls to break down, I guess, so to speak, to find out who he really is. Either that or it's just something that just looks cool this way. I like that a lot. But then also the thought of this part in the video right here. I know I'm talking a lot about the video more so than the song, but the video is just really striking to me. And seeing, like, this, like, seeing the bones that he looked at, seeing that it was this right here, and it's like, it's kind of in a weird way, like if you woke up at a museum and you're kind of now surrounded by the people that maybe you were like your peers or something like that, and he's just got this like it's on display for everybody else. You know what I mean? It's like now it's just an art piece where it was before these people, and this was like love before, and now it's just an art piece for somebody to look at. You know what I mean? So it's like it's such a wild music video that just makes me think a lot. Like I genuinely love the idea behind this video. I think it's really cool, and then lyrically as well, that just works with the song. I think there's a lot of really beautiful lyrics in this, and it's just, you could tell like he puts so much of himself into his music, so much of his heart and so much of his thoughts and like, I don't know, passion in music into these songs. And so I feel like whenever you really find one of his songs that connects to you, then it really has you. You know what I mean? Like he has that power, I think, with his music, that it's just extremely captivating for people who get what he's trying to say. And I think that's different, especially in these days where a lot of people are just going for, you know, like a number one hit or like a quick song that they could put on something or something like that. I feel like he does try to give a lot more than that in his music. And that's maybe why, like, you know, he's putting out singles every once in a while or something like that. Like he releases them in these batches like this, but I feel like he just takes time more with them. And I think he really tries to put a lot into it. So it works. And for my opinion, like every song that I've heard of his, some way or another, it's connected in like my life or like in a way that I can relate to these songs. I think it's really cool that you can make something so possibly personal to you, something that other people can relate to as well. And that's music. But either way, thank you all very much for checking this one out.
米津玄師さんのヨタカは静かな痛みと壮大さが同居する印象的な楽曲でしたね。映画キングダム魂の決戦の主題歌で、戦う者同士が抱える傷や孤独、戦争の悲しみが重ねられています。リアクターも石や骨格、仮面の映像から人が内側に抱えるものを読み取っていました。今回はその考察で使われた3つの英語表現を見ていきましょう。1つ目は put up a facade です。ファサードは建物の正面という意味ですが、人について使うと見せかけや外向きの顔を表します。つまり本心を隠して平気なふりをするというニュアンスです。リアクターは映像の外側の姿を自分を守るための仮面として捉えていました。ただ、嘘をつくというより、傷ついた内面を見せないための防御に近い表現です。2つ目は break down walls です。直訳は壁を壊すですが、心の壁や障害を少しずつ取り除くときにも使います。映像の人物は石の檻から出てもまだ内側に何かを抱えている。そこでリアクターは壊すべき壁が残っているのではないかと考えました。ブレイクダウンには一気に割るより立ちはだかるものを崩していく過程が感じられます。3つ目は put so much of oneself into です。自分自身の多くを注ぎ込むという表現で、努力だけでなく感情や価値観、経験まで作品に込めるときに使います。リアクターは米津さんが音楽へ心や考えを注いでいるからこそ、個人的な歌にも多くの人が自分を重ねられるのだと語っていました。魂を込めるという日本語の感覚にも近いですね。仮面をつけること、心の壁を壊すこと、そして自分自身を作品へ注ぐこと。3つをつなげると、リアクターが豊かから感じた孤独と内面の変化が見えてきます。英語の意味だけでなく、 なぜその場面で選ばれたのかにも注目してみてください。それでは次の英語解説でまたお会いしましょう。